All right, so today we're tackling a modern mystery, one that's become a total internet meme, the ridiculously long CVS receipt. Let's dive right in. I mean, you know the feeling, right? You pop in to grab one thing, like a pack of gum, and you walk out with what feels like an ancient scroll. It's something we've all experienced, but what's really going on behind that massive paper trail?
And look, this isn't some kind of exaggeration. Vox actually reported on a shopper who bought just 3 little things, ibuprofen, cough drops, and some NyQuil, and got a receipt that was almost 6 feet long.
Yeah, 6 feet. Think about that. That's taller than a lot of people, for just 3 items. So clearly, this is about way more than just proving you bought something. There is a much, much bigger strategy at play here.
So what's really driving these epic scrolls of paper? Well, it's a really powerful combo of loyalty programs and something called personalized marketing. This isn't just paper. It's a super sophisticated marketing tool that gets delivered right into your hand.
And personalized marketing can sound like a buzzword, but what does it actually mean? Well, it's all about using data to figure you out, to understand you as a customer, and then turn around and offer you something you're probably going to want. And let me tell you, CVS has pretty much perfected this. The whole operation really hinges on their Extra Care loyalty program. When you scan that little red card, you're doing way more than just getting a discount. CVS is analyzing everything you buy, they're predicting what you might need to buy next, and then they're printing out customized coupons to make absolutely sure you come back. It's this powerful loop, all designed to keep you coming back for more.
Okay, so we've got the why down. Now let's actually look at the what. Let's, dissect the physical receipt itself. Because the modern receipt has a really fascinating story.
And wow, the evolution is it's really stark when you put them side by side. Receipts used to be so simple, right? Just proof of purchase. But today, especially at a place like CVS, they are a marketing vehicle, a coupon machine, and a direct line of communication to you. The whole purpose has fundamentally changed.
This whole idea, it's not exactly new. Companies like Catalina Marketing were the real pioneers here. They were developing the tech to print coupons right at the checkout counter decades ago. They basically built the foundation that companies like CVS are now using on this massive, massive scale.
Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty of the paper itself. It's thermal paper. That means it uses heat, not ink, which makes printing super fast and easy for the store to maintain. But, and this is a big but, it comes with some major downsides. It's incredibly wasteful, a lot of it can't be recycled, the print fades over time, so definitely don't rely on it for a warranty claim, and historically, it's been coated with chemicals like BPA. So with all that waste and all the downsides we just talked about, it's probably no surprise that the industry is already looking for what's next. The future isn't about longer paper receipts, it's about getting rid of them completely. And believe me, the market for digital receipts is already a pretty big deal. Right now, in 2024, it's worth about $750 million. But that's just the starting line. But hold on, because by 2034, that market is projected to absolutely explode to over $5.2 billion. We're talking about a huge, huge shift away from paper. When you actually see it laid out like this on a chart, the trend is, well, it's impossible to ignore. We're talking about a growth rate of over 21% every single year. That's not just growth. That is a complete revolution in how stores and customers interact after a purchase. The convenience and the data you can get from digital, it's just too powerful to pass up. So, what's the engine behind this multi-billion-dollar market? Well, if you look at the breakdown, it's overwhelmingly 2 things. The software that makes it all happen, and those personalized engagement apps. You see, the very same strategy that makes the paper receipts so long is now what's pushing us all toward digital.
And yeah, you guessed it, CVS is right in the middle of this trend. They've offered digital receipts for a while now if you sign up for it. And according to CVS, this single move has already saved over 3 billion inches of paper.
Which really brings us to the heart of the matter, right? The central trade-off that every single one of us has to think about as a modern consumer. It all comes down to a question of value.
Now, if you look at it from the company side of things, it's all about being efficient and trying to build a connection. A former chief marketing officer from CVS actually made the argument that even a 6-foot receipt uses less paper than one of those direct mail campaigns, and he argued it creates a more personal link with the customer.
But at the end of the day, it really just boils down to this. That long paper scroll or the digital version that lands in your email, It's the result of a deal where you didn't just trade your money. You traded your personal data. And the only question you have to ask yourself is, was it worth it?